There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead. Colby Allard gets the call for game 1 of the series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, the big-time RBI man, Charlie Blackmon. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to second, but it's caught, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Digging in, Darren James, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes 1 W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in, when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Hey, see it? Drive it right there.
And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is going to be a fair ball heading out toward the 355 sign on the ivy. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's set the 0-1. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Second inning coming up in Chicago. And with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, clearly there is no rain in the area as of yet, but the reports that I'm getting say precipitation is expected as
ready now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes, 0-2. Flared out towards second. And there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Trevor Story, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll move on. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First offering on its way. Chased after that one, and it's 0-1.
Hey, you like to stand up there, huh?
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hey, see you to rip it up there.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Darren James. He flew out in his last at bat.
Baseman, Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1, no strike.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Bryant leads off first with 1 away. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Almonte, a native Floridian. He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their... So here's Tim Kugler to the plate now. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double.
Kugler.
Go, guys.
Line drive base hit.
Hey, no running.
And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the... So digging in now, Cy Chavez.
Cy Chavez.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch.
1-1.
But it swung on and grounded to second. Reined in. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Darren James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
Let her fly.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
Let's go now. Come on, baby. Get your pitch up.
The 1-2. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And he stretches out in left, but this is off his glove. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
So a big moment here and standing in Paul DeYoung. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
All right, come on now, one time. Good
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1 run scores here in the frame. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rockies 5 and the Cubs 2. Settling in now, Charlie Blackmon. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Dahl gets his lead at first, nobody out. To third, this could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs.
Hey, come on now, here we go.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Two.
Third, and they could get 2. The second for one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Hey, it's a luxury to be in a situation that a team needs a closer as often as they do, and this guy comes through almost every single time. That's save number 50 on the year right there. He's been fantastic.
No errors. They left 18.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, it's Game 3 of this 4-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Jose Quintana gets the starting nod for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies' starting play here tonight. They have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, in particular that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. And a chance now from the... And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. And the pitch. The inning as it's sent out to second. To his left, James. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2. Now to the plate, Kyle Hendricks. 9-1-2 due up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning.
Hit out towards second. James comes up with it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. Stepping up now, Darren James. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Darren James.
First delivery to him on the way. Bounced that one, but got him to go after it for a strike.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline.
Right, one time here.
Bryant takes his lead at third with 1 away.
Your pitch, drive it.
Sliced hard, but foul to the left.
Good rip on it, huh? Hey, let it rip one time.
The next 0-2. And a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes...
Ready once again, Steven Souza. No hits to this point.
Steven Souza Jr.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Cubbies are in front 5. The next Cub up, Darren James. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. And here's a fastball inside as the count moves to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And that's through for a hit.
Oh, he smoked that
count
one,
leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
So it's a runner at first with two gone, and that'll bring up the former first rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. The 3-1, and this pitch misses for ball four. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with two away.
Oh man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Here's Javier Baez.
The batter, number 9, shortstop
James
Javier.
On second, Happ on at
Baez.
first with two down. This is sky down toward right. Souza is under it, and the inning is over. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. Back for more from the north side after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
The 1-1. This ball will be chopped foul.
Come on, let it fly right here.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
It's a drive it, kid. Here you go.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And he'll dive back in.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
The 1-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Hampson is there, 2 down. At the plate, Javier Baez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Javier Baez.
Ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So stepping in, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Right here, kid. Let's go.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
1-1, here it is. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Ranging back is Bradley at the track. Ball game. So a 3-run blast to left center, and with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
For tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 10 runs, 12 hits.
Doesn't get much better than this. Afternoon baseball from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today it's the finale of this 4-game set between Kendall Graveman gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Comes set with the 0-1. On the ground is short. Could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. On now to the bottom of the 2nd, and we are tied 0-0. Standing in, Darren James. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First delivery to him on the way. And that's in there for a strike. These Rockies guys, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game. First game of this series and then dropped the last 2. Not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, Hero. There's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Past battles with Kendall Graveman. It's been a steady 5 for 9. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Rockies lead this one 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Darren James, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch on its way. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hey, here we go, big guy. Come on.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it right here.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble.
Stand up, stand up, stand up.
1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. And it's not in time. He's safe, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Man, if I was on the mound, I would not let this guy hurt me. He's been tearing the cover off the ball the entire series, and he drives 2 more in right here.
He is definitely a man on a mission, and he's making a huge impact. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Runner in scoring position with 2 guys.
Right here. Come on now.
Come on, big guy, one time. Here you go.
A 1 pitch on its way. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And that's off the scoreboard. What a blast. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 28 on the season, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so he waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Ready for another shot now. Darren James, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Hey, one time right now.
First offering on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
At the plate, Ian Happ. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at-bat. That ball was down and away. He went out and hooked it.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Cubs strand a couple. They lead it 6-1. Now in the box, Garrett Hampson. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. At the plate, Darren James, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Bartlett benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Get your pitch right here.
The 0-2 home. Popped up. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop, Trevor Story. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He singled his last time up. Blackman, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Hey, see here.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over.
Well, the die was cast in the 3rd inning when they posted a bunch of runs. After that, they did everything they had to just to wrap up this victory.
8-2 is how this one ends today. Now from the windy city of Chicago, baseball from beautiful Wrigley Field.
Play ball, full 4, take your base.
Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand. Hit out towards second. Reined in. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Into the box now, Darren James. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball one. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dior? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. 3 up, 3 down. Stepping into the box, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year. And the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Wow, there's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
Darren James will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far.
And here we go. You got this.
All right, your pitch
First
right here, right
delivery
now.
to
Let's
him
go.
on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. Great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Happ picks it up.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
And now is Yasiel Puig. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yasiel Puig.
Hey, get him with your best stuff right here.
Sharply on the ground. James is there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Standing in, Scooter Gennett. His career line against Pedro's throat. He has an even 10 hits in 39 at-bats. Hit out towards second. James has it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Darren James. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Here we go. Need you right here.
Softly hit out to short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs in now for the Reds. Amuri Balladares. He singled his last time up.
Amuri Balladares.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. It's on the ground out to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yasiel Puig. Head-to-head with Adam Warren. Comes in with 6 hits in 29 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. He's set. The swinging a hard hit ball towards the hole. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be.
So striding forward now, Darren James. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Find something you like up there.
First pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. He can't pick it up cleanly. But they will still get the lead runner at second, so no double play. But, boy, very fortunate to record the first out there. In now, Kyle Schwarber, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he just manages to get his hand in.
No one better. Need you right here. Come on, big guy.
And another snap throw to the bag. And he'll dive back in safely.
Here we go. Clutch up for us, here.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There's one. Back to first. It's a double play right when he needed it, and this ball game is over. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Amir Garrett gets the win in relief, his second of the year. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Cubs, the second baseman.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. The average at 284 to begin play. 37 homers and 95 runs batted in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out. Adam Liberator has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start tonight's ball game. Comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Cincinnati Reds jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Cincinnati Reds, 3 runs.
There is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Today, we'll see a contest from the National League Center. Yu Darvish will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout-to-walk ratio, 2-1, that this guy is more a pitch-to-contact guy than a strikeout-walk guy.
Digging in, Darren James. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Here comes the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string, and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave
stepping in, Darren James, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
The 0-1 on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, your pitch. Your pitch. He's coming to you.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And this will go down as a sac fly and an RBI, as it's now a 4-2 game. Into the box now, Darren James earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat.
Come on, let it fly right here. Let it fly.
The 0-1 on its way. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
Hey, need you right here, 1 time.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Schwarber is off at first with 2 away. The 1-2 popped up. Suarez moving to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and that'll bring up Alex Blandino.
Alex Blandino.
The 0-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it on to first, and they turn the double play.
Leading off for the Reds, the shortstop
is put in play to the right side of the infield. To his right, James, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning. Now at the plate, Darren James, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Come on now, 1 time right here.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes outnumbered.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing
Tuesday night base. Miles Michaelis will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan? Now at the plate, Darren James will swing it from the left side right here.
Darren James.
Here it comes. Ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes one.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Simmons.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit. So 1 gone here in the St. Louis third. And into bat next, one of the fastest players in all of baseball, Harrison Bader. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle for the first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off. Digging in for his second at-bat, Darren James. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Come on, big guy. See it. Drive it. Right here.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a ground ball.
Let's go, kid. One time right here.
Set to deliver the 0-1.
Pick up the ball. Pick it up. Pick it
Left
up.
center, base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
You can do it. One better. Let's go.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Should end the inning as it's sent out to second. To his left, James. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
Good pitch. Right here. Let's go, kid.
Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
I know they say sometimes that these...
So in now for Chicago, Darren James. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Here comes the first pitch. Hard liner towards short. And he'll put this one away. And with that, the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close. 3-1 the final. St. Louis jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
Victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 3 runs, 6 hits. No.
Wednesday night baseball. Michael Wacha gets the start for St. Louis in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Michael Walker, if he brings the straight changeup, that's his best pitch. Drafted in the first round out of Texas A&M University. Good fastball, not a great fastball. 92 to 95, more of a straight fastball. The curveball is good.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in, Darren James. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch.
Hey, see you, rip it there.
Waka looks in. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy.
Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like you said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now batting, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And late reactions, and they got him. Here at the plate, Darren James will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Hey, drip it and rip it, kid. Let's go.
On a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone.
Runner on first in a double play situation.
So coming to the plate, Darren James. He got called out on strikes his last time through. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
1-1 the count.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Get your pitch, drive it right here.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Let's go, kid. Come on, one time right here.
Here now the 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, pitching domination continues. Just a total of 2 runs on the board.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. It was a walk in his last trip. One down here, and he'll try to beat it out. McAllister is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, you know, he had a good out.
Ready for another chance? Darren James. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, Sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Just hung in there on that one. Here he comes again, 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 38th home run of the season for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Yeah, and that home run is an absolute backbreaker. You still have some baseball left to play here, but with a 4-run lead, it could be a non-safe situation.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to... They've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. No runs. Coming to the plate now, Darren James. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Ripped on the ground to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Tyler O'Neill.
0-2, here it is. Hit hard to third. Bryant's got it to second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
6 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and Love. Alex Reyes gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Second baseman, Darren James.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And D-Row, through the first 5 games of this set, 1 and 4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
Boy, D-Row, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's take a look at Andrelton Simmons. You can argue this is the best defender in all the sport. Range, first step, quickness, whatever you want to throw out there, this is one of the best in the game.
Oh, geez, one time. Here we go.
From the stretch. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. With runners in scoring position this season, Baez carries a batting line right at 240.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
Hey, get a good one.
Now a spin and another throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball.
When hitters are able to lay off curveballs and get themselves into good counts because of it, you're in pretty big trouble as a pitcher. A lot of guys rely on their opponents offering at that pitch, even when it's not in a good location to hit.
3-0 now.
Good eye.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
You know, D-Row, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
James over at second. Baez at first, one gone. Now a bunt attempt here. Velez is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in now, Wilson Contreras, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden, the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and it misses ball 4, and that will force home a run.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on.
Yeah, come on now.
Riding in once again, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Hey, see it. Drive it. Let's go, big dog.
He's set, and the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
Bryant leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
Fastball well outside.
Get your pitcher, drive it. Let's go, big dog. Your spot.
Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. He pulls into second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
Find some green, baby. Find some green.
So striding in, Ian Happ, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-1. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. Gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 29 home runs for him on the year, and it gives the Cubs a 4-2 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get.
Stepping in for the Cardinals,
Now
David Velez.
The first baseman, David Velez.
It's a third. 5. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Darren James. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Here's another 0-2. Back
Come
up
on,
the middle.
You can beat it, you can
and
beat
that
it.
is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. James aboard here at first with nobody out.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now. Runner!
Runner goes for second. And he won't have to contend with a throw as that misses for ball 4. First and second now to start the inning. Digging in once again, Javier Baez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
A bouncer to the left side. A tag for one. On to first, and they get them both. Striding in, Darren James. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point.
James.
Pitch and drive. Let's go, big dog.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fouled off.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
Now the 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
The 1-2. This is foul right side. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Here's another 1-2. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darren James. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here.
Hey, no one better right here.
He's set. Here it comes. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. This is line to left. Bader is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
9-6. are under the lights here on a Friday night at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight, the first of this. Drew Pomerantz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Drew Pomerantz, better known for that.
Digging in, Darren James. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Darren James.
Come on, man. Get your pitch up there.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in playing reasonably well of late, though they have dropped their last 2 in a row.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
1 out, nobody on. Weak grounder back to the mound.
Move it.
Throw gets him, 2 down. With that, a look at the Cubbies' starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I can't wait.
Stepping up to the plate, Darren James. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs.
Run it out.
But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Throw to first in time. Digging in to try it again, Darren James. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch here is below the knees, but he gets him to chase it, and it's 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
All right, come on now. One time. Get a piece.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Renda ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman.
On the line, that's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends.
Digging in, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
One pitch only here.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Count now, a ball and a strike.
Get your pitch and driver. Let's go, big dog.
Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a swing and a miss as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left.
All right, stand up,
and this one bounds around against the wall. He's in at second safely as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy, runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Up next for the Cubs.
Ready now, Chris Bryant. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
McKenzie on third. James on at second with 2 down. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Kyle Schwarber.
The set and the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Here's Chris Owings now. He has no prior history against this pitcher.
Chris Owings.
This is hit to third. Will it be 2? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Darren James, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Tough task ahead here is this guy, one of the top save guys in the league right now. He's been very reliable shutting the door.
Hit in the air down the right field line, and no one will track it down.
Thanks for a good one, huh?
Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy. He puts another game on ice. That's save number 40 for the season. Clearly, this guy is one of the best in the game.
The victorious Giants. 4 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base.
Saturday Night Baseball. Drew Pomeranz gets the start for San Francisco in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Comes set and the 0-1. Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. This will kick up against the wall now. And not in time as the run scores. And they'll keep the pressure on here. He's in with a triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. And a great chance here for the Cubbies to add on in just the first inning. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he's able to lay off there for ball 4. And that'll put runners at the corners now with still nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Working for the punch out and the offering. Struck him out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He's coming off a month where he had double-digit totals in home runs. If you're looking at one category and you like the long ball, this is the guy to watch. One of the best power threats in the game right now.
Pomeranz sets, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Heading out towards shallow right. Ginn has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. So digging in now, Billy Laird, and their runners at the corners now.
Billy Laird.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Strike taken. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. James at third. Bryant at second with 2 gone. Swung on and missed. That strike 2. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the one in the inning for the Cubs. Here's Chris Owings now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Red.
Ready with the 0-1. Put in play to the right side of the infield. And the throw to first is in time. One gone. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. What's the key for them? So in now for San Francisco, Buster Posey. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. James takes it in. Throws in time, and that's out number one. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Drew Pomeranz.
The pitcher.
Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0.
Pomeranz.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Giants leave one. They're down 1-0. Settling in now, Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
James.
First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
Well, we've mentioned it.
And the next in is Johan Camargo.
The third baseman.
Bases are empty, one man out.
Camargo.
And on the ground out to second. To his right, James. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Stepping up now, Darren James.
Second baseman, Darren James.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's fouled away. McKenzie leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
All right, one time right here.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that ball is over the wall out toward the cove. A home run. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 39 on the season for him. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, and it looks like at least one player is having a night to remember. He drove in their only run earlier in the game and continues to hot hand with a deep one into the night sky.
Darren James will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going.
Come on now, one time.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Runner's back. Here comes the first pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. 3 runs, 8 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Ready with the 2-0. 2-1 now.
better. Let's go.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
Hey, need you right here one time.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled away.
Let it fly. Let's go right here.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now.
Hey,
keep frustrating that pitcher.
Here we
Foul
go.
12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Changeup misses, and it's full 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Owings moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the 0-2. Swinging a looper to left.
You're scoring. Go hard.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no. Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one. And it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll come on with the runner at first, and 2 gone in the inning.
The batter, number 5, second baseman.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Wow, I think the heart of this system is right on top of us because it is really coming down out there. This isn't an easy sport to play in the rain.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. The relay throw. The tag, and he'll be called out. And that is going to do it for this ballgame. 10-4 the final in this game. San Francisco win their 40th game in front of the home crowd this year.